Welcome back. This podcast explores the wisdom of generosity from ancient to modern and the beautiful space where generosity occurs. Recently, I have been assisting my clients with starting legacy programs, that is, encouraging long-term donors to give through their will or bequest. Some of these organizations have donor bases of older individuals who have already started to think about giving a gift upon their death. Other organizations don't have that many older donors. So a question might come up, why waste precious time now to create a program without immediate impact? I came across a story that illustrates why it is important to start now. This week, I'm reading a story from Midrash Tanchuma Kedoshim 8:1, written sometime between 500 to 800 AD and published in 1885. Quote, "Just as you came in and found plantings which others had planted, so you shall plant for your children, lest someone say, since I am old and tomorrow I shall die, why should I toil for others?" There is a story about Emperor Hadrian that he was going to war and traveling with his troops to fight in a certain country for having rebelled against him. Now he found a certain old man who was planting fig saplings. Hadrian said to him, "You are an old man. Why are you persisting in taking trouble to toil for others?" He said to Hadrian, "My lord king, here I am planting. If I am worthy, I shall eat of the fruit of my saplings. But if not, my children will eat." Hadrian spent 3 years at war, and after 3 years he returned. What did the old man do? He took a fruit basket, filled it with the first fruits of beautiful figs, and drew near to Hadrian. He said to him, "My lord king, take these figs, for I am the same old man whom you found when you were on your way to war, when you said, 'You are an old man, why are you taking trouble to toil for others?' See, the Holy One, blessed is he, has already found me worthy to eat some fruit from my saplings. Now this fruit in my fruit basket is your portion from these saplings." Hadrian said to his servants, "Take it from him and fill it with gold coins." And so they did. Therefore, one should not cease from planting. Rather, just as he found, one should continue to plant even when he is old. Unquote. Yes, starting a legacy program may seem like a long-term endeavor with uncertain immediate rewards. However, the wisdom from this story underscores that we must begin planting the seeds of a legacy program now. By encouraging donors to consider legacy gifts, we are creating a sustainable future for our organizations. While the other benefits might not be realized for years, the impact can be profound. Yet, as this story alludes to, there may be a more immediate blessing to donors who wish to consider their legacy in the future. By considering their long-term impact, donors can find a deep satisfaction in knowing that their values and passions will live on. The act of planning a legacy can be a transformative experience. It allows donors to reflect on their lives, identify why our organization is one of their most cherished causes, and consider their lasting mark for their community. This process can bring a sense of peace and purpose, knowing that their generosity will be a testament to the power of giving in their lives. Let's reflect on one question this week. How will you plant seeds for fund development programs like legacy giving that take longer to see the benefits? Share this podcast if you enjoy these 5-minute reflections, and subscribe to receive these reflections released every Monday. To explore fundraising coaching deeper, visit servingnonprofits.com. See you next week.